Alright, we've made a couple of moves, and before we start this episode, I wanted to show you what they are. So, chemistry is a thing that I'm not going to pretend I fully understand, but here's the deal. I'm going to come down here where I can see what's going on. Basically, what I was trying to do is get Spirited onto level 3, so that we have the highest boost to Spirited stats that we can, which I've done, and all of the other ones are level 2. So now, let's say we look, for example, at Molly, who has the Sprinter trait. That's level 2, right in the middle. But if we go down here, and that Sprinter trait is a competitive trait, so that's based on how many competitive people that you have. Little hack for Sportsman, also going to be at level 2. So, and then if we go down here to the Power versus Left-Handed Pitching, level 3, that's for Dean, I believe. And the goal is that all these traits, positive and negative, are the most positive or the most negative they can be under the circumstances. And when you get down here to pitching, where you have things like Workhorse, where you have things like Rally Stopper, Gets Ahead, those elite pitches. We got a couple with Rally Stopper. We got the Clutch trait here. I believe that's for Lorenzo. So that was the goal. We assigned a couple of players. Carry Thrustmaster is one. And let's see, who else did we do? Pine City Pelicans. We also got Brewer, but I changed some names because I wanted to. Let's get into it as we get set for game 2. First of all, with that trait thing in mind, what do we got going here? You got a bats left, throws left. So we do have a lefty on the mound today, which gives us the excuse to make sure we get Dean in the lineup. So Nico's Sportsman. He's got his... it's hard for me to see these traits, but I'm going to remember that Dean needs to be in there. Here's Brewer. Brewer's going to be taking over left field a little bit. I like the fielding. I like the speed. And the contact is pretty good, so that definitely doesn't hurt anything. Katrina Lynn, who had a heck of a game yesterday, locked in. So that's 1, 2, 3. So Katrina, and then Princess, who needs to get it together. That's for sure on the batting front. She hasn't quite had that moment. Kareem Park, I'm good with that. Though, who's over at first? Right now that's Nico. So where does Dean... Hold on one second. Let me just pull... Dean Robinson is a first. So I think I'm going to swap down here. We're going to get Dean in here with that big power boost for left-handed pitching. We're going to knock him down the order a little bit, I think. I want to put him down here. And maybe we'll set Brewer off for the leadoff. I don't hate it. And we get... Katrina in the 2 spot. Actually, we're going to move her down. We're going to have her clean up today. I think that's what we're going to do. We'll have Princess in the 2-hole. We'll have Kareem Park. I'm down with that. And then that boost there. And the rest of this lineup is looking all right. You got Dean. You got Carey Thrustmaster. Excuse me. Not an amazing third baseman, but hopefully tolerable, good fielding. And better than we were doing, and saved a little money to boot. Sophia. Yep. And on the hill today is going to be Ella Vortex. We'll see how she does for us as we continue the road trip. Let's get her done. Night game to start off, despite the fact that it is middle of the morning as I record this. Well, let's do it.
The fans are ready to go at Stade Royale. The wait is over. It's baseball time.
All right. Franklin City Flyers playing host to us today.
Now back, the left fielder, number 13, Lachlan Brewer.
So used to 13 belonging to Canopy Cannon, but it's Lachlan Brewer is going to lead us off. The astronaut-shaped uniforms of the Flyers. First pitch of this one's a ball. And Brewer, head 2-0, gets that one, pops it to right. And that'll be out number 1. Thank you for tuning in for another episode and all the support in these last few games. Princess Precious will step in the 2-hole, trying to get the bat started. She has struggled a little bit both at the end of last season and to start this one off. And yesterday's game had a couple of strikeouts, but she's ahead 2-0, gets a piece of that on the ground to third. The throw across will retire her. So 2 up and 2 down.
Number 2, Kareem Park.
Kareem Park will step in the 3 spot. And yeah, it's been really wild. I'm going through a phase of recording these, and it's going well, so I've just stuck with it. And the amount of views I've gotten just for being more consistent is appreciated. And the comments from you guys and the support is awesome. So a 2-2 on the way to Park. And on the ground to third, the throw across, and the Pelicans sent down in order in the first. And we'll get ready to see Ella take the hill as she gets ready her first start this season. Sharp unis here for the Flyers. As Owen will lead it off against Ella, who dyed her hair this offseason, and the first pitch taken to right center field in a hurry, and that's a base hit. And a couple of bases right out the gate for Franklin City. Okay, we're going to deal with that. First pitch strike there from Ella. It'll make it 0-1. That's too high. So she'll look to Molly to reset. Gets a foul ball. Pitch away from her first strikeout on the first down of the inning. Here it comes. Got a piece. Vortex. And that's foul. That could have been a good hit. And that won't be. The line drive is caught. The throw back to second, not in time. Here comes Dunk Davis. And I know he can be trouble. There's some traits pinging around the place. And he'll move ahead 1-0. Ella couldn't find the zone there. She'll get one in there. A ball and 2 strikes to Davis. Swing and a miss. Ella Vortex picks up her first strikeout of this start. Edwin Kelly. Intense walk-up music for him as he swings and misses at Ella's first offering. It's balls now, 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground, and that'll sneak through a base knock. Runner is going to round third and head for the plate. And Franklin City have a 1-run lead. Miles Hardcore steps in, so Kelly with the RBI. That was a single. Swing and a miss. Hardcore wanted Ella's first one. And got her second one, but foul. It's 0-2. And just did get a piece, so we'll try again. She wants to get out of it, having given up 1. And she will. Big pitch there for Ella Vortex. And after an inning, the Flyers lead this one 1-0.
Number 51, Katrina Lynn.
So here's Katrina, hero of yesterday's ball game. Give me 1 second. I'm doing a real life here as Katrina Lynn knocks a base hit up the middle.
Now batting, the catcher, number 47, Molly O'Connor.
Here comes Molly. She'll start it off with a strike. Swing and a miss. All 2 strikes to Molly. And a strikeout there for Miss O'Connor. And here comes Dean. He's got that power boost. He doesn't have amazing power to begin with, but hey, if you got the trait, you might as well use it, right? A strike to him, and 2 of them in a hurry. He's got to get one and get after it. And he tries, but 3 straight pitches. Sends all that work back to the dugout. It's Kai, not Carrie. You're blind. Yeah, I know. Kai Thrustmaster will deal in. There's a name. So Kai had 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one didn't get it. And got that one just foul. So we'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thrustmaster is going to take one to even things. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the inning. And it's full. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Ends the inning. Second strikeout of the inning. We move bottom 2. Still 1-0 in favor of the Flyers.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 53, Irene Butters.
Irene Butters. That's me. No, it's not. There's an inside ball from Ella. A couple straight outside the zone to Irene, who gets a piece of that one to make it 2-1. Not there, so Ella in danger of a walk. 3 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Fills the count. Here we go. Just took that one, and Ella gives up a walk to Butters.
Left fielder, number 52, McKinley Birch.
McKinley Birch. You know that bat looks like those T-ball bats. Just that yellow. On the ground, 2 ball. Second one. First is in time. A double play. And that'll help.
Right fielder,
Always does.
Ellis Anthony.
Ellis Anthony. Where's the number 7? Patrolling right today. And first appearance in this one is a strike. And inside. So Ella struggling just a bit to find the zone. That's to first and should end the inning and will end the inning. So we'll move to the third. Still a 1-run lead for Franklin City here at Stade Royale.
Now batting,
And we'll start the
number 7,
top
Sophia
of inning number 3 with
Marie.
Sophia. She's moved around a little bit in the order and we'll pop that one up. So Coffee retired
The pitcher,
on
number
1 pitch.
16,
Ella
Here
Ortiz.
comes Ella. She'll take one, so 1-0 now, 1-1. Ella wants to get one. She does, and scoops it down the line fair. Ella with a single. A solid base knock. And we have a train that's going to come by and be kind of obnoxious. I apologize in advance. Brewer will step in back to the top of the order for Ella Vortex at first, and 1 gone. 2 balls, second for 1, first, and the inning is unceremoniously tossed to the side. So 2.5 behind us, and Franklin City still have the lead.
The pitcher, number 34, Rel Everdale.
Here's Will Everdale. And Ella fires one to him, and it's a strike. 2 straight strikes from Vortex, and Everdale gets a piece. That's too low. So eating some pitches here is Everdale. That's to third. The throw across will retire him. So the first out, easy to get.
Number 35, Walter Owen.
Here comes Owen. So second time through the order here. And that's a strike, almost mishandled behind the plate, but the swing was good. 1-1. On the way, foul away. 1-2. Vortex gets the strikeout. 2 gone. Tosses the bat.
The shortstop, number 29, Alan Goodman.
Here comes Goodman. And 2 gone. Ella wants to get the offense back up to get something started, and Goodman has some form of trait active. That's caught. Inning over. 3 innings have gone by in relatively quick fashion. It's still 1-0 Flyers.
Center fielder, number 26.
And if there was someone to start an inning rally, this would maybe be it. Princess going to stand in against Will Everdale. And she gets a hold of that. Would have been a home run by Miles if she could have straightened it out. So a 1-ball, 1-strike count. She got a big piece of that. Now moves ahead 2-1. Everdale working fast. Princess on the ground. Throw across will get her.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 2, Kareem Park.
Here's Kareem Park. And he's had a couple knocks early. I believe he had at least one yesterday in Austin. And he might have one here to right. Stay fair. No. Caught
Now batting,
in the corner-ish territory.
number 51, Katrina Lynn.
And here's Katrina. Got a home run on the year in yesterday's game, and it was a big one. And she'll move ahead a ball and no strikes. 2-0. And she will get one and get after it. And she does again here to right center field, going back, and it's going to be caught. She gave it a ride, but the inning is over. And we'll move to the bottom half of the fourth. Dunk Davis will lead it off. Flyers lead by a run, and Davis gives that one a ride, and it's caught out there in center field by Princess. Edwin Kelly. He had an RBI last time up and moves ahead of Ella 1-0. And he gets a hold of that and has his second hit of the night, a single. So Kelly's aboard here with one gone. Miles hardcore. And he'll try to pick up his teammate over at first, and he might just do it. Good play to get to that baseball. Runner retreats. Wow. Little hustle out there in the outfield, I think, from Princess again. Irene Butters is a little upset. Windmills the bat. She wants to get a hold of something here from Ella Vortex with runner on and 2 away. She'll move ahead of Ella 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes to Butters. Ella fires. That's inside a ball. 3-0. She'll get one in there. So a 3-1. Molly sets up, and that's in there. Full count. Here it is. Runner goes. That's popped up. Should end the inning either way. Easy play. And it's made. So another inning in the books. We'll move to the 5th. Still 1-0. Chance for the Pelicans to get something started. As Molly will lead it off. All right. Time to get something moving. And Molly will start it off with a base hit up the middle. Sounds like that might have been slightly mishandled. She'll go to first. Leadoff man aboard here in the inning.
Number 10, Dean Robinson.
And here's Dean. He struck out on 3 pitches last time. Trying to do something about Molly at first. And he bonks one on the ground, but foul. Don't do that fair. You'll roll yourself into 2 outs in a hurry. A 1-1 to Dean. And he'll move ahead now. 2 balls and a strike. And he gets a hold of it. Dean Robinson has given the Pelicans a lead. A long 2-run shot to left. And there's that power trait coming into play. A 2-run shot for Dean Robinson. And Molly and Dean high five as they head back to the dugout. Fist bumps all around. And here comes Kai Thrustmaster. Couple runs on the board there thanks to Dean. Thrustmaster swings and misses. And it's a 2-1 ball game. And Thrustmaster gets a hold of it and sends it to right. That'll find some outfield. Thrustmaster will be at first with a single.
How about it? The shortstop, number 7, Sophia Coffey.
Well, here's Sophia. A couple runs in the inning, and you want to try to put your foot on the gas if you can. Nobody out. Runner at first for Miss Coffey, and she'll take that one. A strike. And Sophia, clean knock. And it's going to find outfield. So Thrustmaster taking third, rounding third, heading to the plate, and Thrustmaster scores.
16,
Sophia has got a double. Here's Ella. Couple runs. Villa Cummings will take over on the mound. Ella will stay in and bat here. Big spot. Don't bunt into 2. I'm seeing her taking them. But 2-0. Swing. And she won't. The out at somewhere will get somebody. It's always hard for me to tell with those bunt plays what's going on, as Brewer will step in now, and he's got some growling to do. Runner at second. It looks like it's the thing here, and Brewer gets a hold of it, knocks it, and it's knocked down. What's going to happen here? Runners at the corners, I believe it's what's happened. Might have been a dropped one. All right, Princess, and this is the time to get yourself out of this beginning of the season slump. Runners at the corners, and that's not there for her. Runner goes, they threw, and we might have a pickle on our hands. And I think we do. Yeah. So runner at third, 2 gone now. And Princess has got to get a hold of one. She's ahead, 2 balls and a strike. That's not there. 3-1. Yeah, she swung and fouled it. So 3-2 on Precious. The pitch is hit up the middle, and that'll get through into the corner. Another run scores. Precious finally gets a knock. It wasn't a majestic home run, but sometimes that's what you need to get you out of a slump, and Park will step in now. 4 runs this inning here for the Pelicans as Park behind 0-1, and he'll pop one up. That'll get a foul. And the bullpen a strike away from getting out of it. Another 0-2 up and coming to Kareem Park. And gets a hold of it, knocks it down the line, foul. That's nowhere close. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 with 2 outs. And that's bonked foul. Park putting together a battle here. Runner goes. The throw is in time, and that'll end the inning. They're caught stealing, and 5th inning is coming to its halfway point now beyond as we get set for the home half. Here's McKinley Birch to lead it off, and they want McKinley to pitch after this. And so Ella will stay and pitch to Birch. That is thrown to first, and McKinley was retired. Ellis Anthony, nobody aboard for him with an out, and Ella fires the first offering, and Anthony beams it way back and out of here. So that'll put a run on the board. The lead now just 2. And that's how quick this game can turn on you. Solo shot for Anthony, and Ella shaking her head a little, but you gotta just reset, you know. Here's Villa Cummings.
Now batting, Boat Alexander.
Boat Alexander will step in here for Villa and foul the first offering away from Ella. Outside a ball, so 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ella wants the strikeout here, didn't get it, foul, so 1-2. Here it comes, and that one to right field. Going back again. That'll find some real estate out there and be good for a long single. I would think you'd go to the pen here. Maybe not Clark, but somebody. Owen, top of the order. 1, 2, and 3 coming up. At least 1 and 2, unless there's a double play. A 1 ball, 1 strike count to Owen. Vortex deals. That's on the ground and will get down the line. Someone has gotten to this one, and so they'll stay at first and second, and now I'd think you'd go to the pen. You've got the tying run on base, and Goodman. And here he comes, Lorenzo Clark. Good move. He's got clutch, and he's got the other one, Rally Stopper, I think is the name of that one. So 0-1. Foul away. No balls and 2 strikes. Huge pitch here for Clark. And didn't quite get it. A ball and 2 strikes. Not there. 2-2. Gotta be careful here. 2 balls, second one. First is in time for the double play, and that's huge. Lorenzo gets out of it. We'll move to the 6th with a 4-2 lead. Try to add at least 1 for the one they got back. Park will step in as the caught stealing was what ended last inning, and he'll swing and miss at the first offering thrown to him. Knocked the second on the ground. The toss across the diamond is in time to retire Park.
Right fielder, number 51, Katrina.
Here's Katrina taking those practice swings. She's ready. Nobody aboard for her with an out. Swing and a miss. She wanted that first one and didn't get it. On the floor, stay fair, and that will not. Nothing in 2 to Lynn. On the floor. That'll be an easy play to first, and Katrina retired 2 down in a hurry. Here comes Molly, and see what she's got in store for us. 2 gone. Molly takes a strike. And she's getting older, but the prowess at the plate could still be there for O'Connor. A 1-2 is a strikeout. Inning is over. Bottom 6 will go. Still a couple runs to get for Franklin City if they want to try to stay in this one. Dunk Davis will start us off. Lorenzo stays out there. Throws a ball low to Davis. 2 straight down, maybe trying to set up top of the zone. Davis gets a hold of it, knocks it up the middle. That's a base hit. And a big spot. Tying run's already on. Or tying runs at the plate, I suppose, in the form of Kelly, who's got a couple hits today. Lorenzo looks to him, says, I'll get him myself. Swing and a miss by Kelly. 0-1. And that's to right field and going back a long way and gone. Kelly, we knew that he was building towards something significant and just golfed that one right out of here. And late in this one, we're starting over. It's 4 apiece. For the second in as many games, we're deadlocked at 4. Hardcore will step in.
Now pitching,
Horse Moody will take over on the hill. The big man gets a swing and a miss. That's a ball, so Molly sets up on a 2-2 the pitch. And that's popped to left. Should be playable back there, I would think. And yes, indeed. That'll be an out. Irene Butters. 2 gone. Nobody on. Well, nobody is going to be on as Butters pops up. Easy play there for Molly. Now there's 2 gone. McKinley Birch playing left. Horse deals outside. Fouls it away. 1-1. Not there, so Birch moves ahead. On the ground, and that should do it. Horse grabs and throws, and that'll end the inning. So top 7, last chance in regulation for the Pelicans to try to take the lead. And they will try to do that
number 10, Dean Robinson.
With Dean, who's already got a knock to his credit, and a big one, a 2-run shot that propelled the Pelicans to a good spot. And he'll move ahead 1-0. And he swung at that and missed. 1-1 is not there. And he gets a hold of it, but it's popped up. Dean is retired.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 14, Kai Thrustmaster.
Here comes Thrustmaster.
Heel Mitchell.
Here comes Heel Mitchell. Hitting off the bench here, and he'll take a ball. That's not, or it is there, excuse me. 1-1 now to Mitchell. He knocks her foul. Ball with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. So Heel strikes out.
The shortstop, number 7, Sophia.
And it's up to Sophia in the 7th. All right. Get one and get after it, kiddo. Wind the kick and the pitch. Outside a ball. She'll start this at-bat ahead. That's there. 1-1 is hit on the ground, and that'll get through. Sophia does her job, passes the baton, and the inning will continue. Single for Sophia.
The pitcher, number 15, Horse.
Puts Horse Moody on track to bat. He'll likely be replaced. And no, if we lose this ball game, this is why. He'll take a ball. 2-0 on Moody. Swing and a miss. Strike probably would have been ball 3. Horse gets a hold of it left field. That's going back, and it's gone. Horse Moody has just gone yard for 2. You can't make this stuff up, folks. Probably the only time we'll ever see this man's home run celebration.
Number 13.
Wow. I am all but speechless. Lachlan Brewer steps in. An unlikely hero, as that's popped up, and that might send us to the bottom half of inning number 7, and that'll be a foul ball. 2 strikes in a hurry on Brewer, and outside. 1-2, not there. 2-2. And Brewer gets a hold of that right field. That one might have a chance. Lachlan Brewer has gone deep. Second home run of the inning. He just managed to get that one over the wall, and Pelicans add one more. How about this for late inning heroics? Princess Precious will come in now. 2 gone. And this looks a little bit better. Princess gets a piece, 1 ball and a strike. And she'll knock that through. The inning will continue. That'll roll to the wall. Princess rounding first, going for 2, sliding, and she'll be in there actually standing. Just kidding. 2 bases for Princess.
Number 2, Kareem.
Now pitching, Eliza Kelly.
Eliza Kelly to Kareem Park. And too low, says the umpire. Foul away. Park 1-1 on the way. Molly at second, and Kareem moves ahead 2-1. Not there, so 3 balls and a strike. Good spot. Nowhere close. That'll be a walk. Kareem scampers to first. 2 runners on.
Number 51.
And what a spot for Katrina Lynn. Still 2 gone. They just haven't been able to put the Pelicans away here, as Katrina will take one. And I believe she's got that boosted, it's a boosted contact trait, so 1-1 on the way to Katrina is there for a strike. 1-2. Katrina Lynn strikes out. That's a big strikeout. She tosses the bat, but 3 runs come across. It's 7-4. Bottom 7 we go. And why not
Jackson Bale.
Jackson Bale, a new take for us, is going to come on defensively. Horace Moody wants to end this game right here, and he's a pitch away from his first out in the 7th. He's going to have it. Horace Moody is a beast and a unit. It's my favorite Australian slang word when everyone's like, oh, that guy is an absolute unit. Someone has stepped into bat. Is it Booker? It doesn't really matter if Horace can stick in at 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Will be fouled away. Horace a pitch away from 2 gone. Another 1-2. And inside a ball, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Moody gets a ground ball foul. The big man trying to finish it off. Swing and a miss. 2 outs for Moody. Owen stands between Horace Moody and the game of a career. That's a strike. There's a strike. 1 strike away, and a 1-2 on the way from Moody. Not there. 2-2 with 2 gone. Horace fires. Just got a piece. He wants to end it right here, and not going to happen. 3-2. Here we go. Just got a piece. 3-2. On the ground. This should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pelicans start off the season with 2 ball games. Both deadlocked at 4 late. Both featuring big home runs. Final score in this one, 7-4. 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the Pelicans. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Flyers. Here's a look at the big numbers for those of you who are interested in that sort of thing. And we'll get a look at the pitching totals. And Decker is going to be hit with a loss, as Horace Moody. We're going to look at this right here. He might have... Can you get the win and the save? No. He'll get the win. He went 2 innings. Right on the nose. No hits, no earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. And certainly not a bad game for anybody. And somehow, by the injustice of the baseball gods, Horace Moody gets second place to Edwin Kelly for MVP. Start a protest, folks. That was sensational. Wow. Well, we're going to simulate the CPU games. Get ourselves ready for some player development, get you a preview this next ball game before we get out of here. At least that's the hope. Hope you are enjoying a good start to the season that we're having here. We'll take it. A couple wins to kick things off, and it was a good one today, that's for sure. Lots of games to be simulated through the CPU. You're seeing the highlights of those. And, man, speaking of highlights, Horace Moody with that home run. You can't make that up. Mexico City coming to town for your next one. We'll get you a look at that in just a moment. Let's fire up. Whoops, wait, what am I doing? Player development. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. All right, let's see what kind of opportunities have been sent our way. First, for Brittany Roden. It's a name that I struggle with for sure. Get her some junk, and that's it. I don't know if that's necessarily worth it. She's not a bad pitcher by any means, but I think we might have better options out there. And here's one for Katrina, which I don't think I liked for some reason. Yeah, you could lose that little hack. That's a good trait. We're keeping that. We're keeping that. Yes, we are. And easy jumps for Whomst. For Marker. We haven't even used you. Sportsman. Sportsman. Arm? No. Here's Sophia, and we could get her. Ooh, so this is speed, and I don't want to minus her fielding, to be honest with you. Nothing jumping out at me today, that's for sure. You could end up with clutch, which would not be a bad thing. So this is all about arm. I mean, Thrustmaster, who's at third. You've got a good arm, but we couldn't say no to the attempt at clutch, I think. That's what we're going to say about that. Come on. Let's go. So, clutch is a big one. That pressure. Likely to mean a little bit less for Thrustmaster now. We're also going to do, I think we're going to do this for Brittany, just junk. It's nothing amazing, but we have the money and we might as well. Darn, didn't get the bonus there. That's okay. Next ball game. That's what we're going to worry about right now. Mexico City, they are 1-1 to start the year. And it'll be our first home game of this new season. So that's exciting. And on the hill, we will see a new starter, Theodore Boyer, who we picked up. Got decent stats all around, and we'll see how he does. On the and he doesn't have really anything notable, so we'll see what happens there. And Preston, oh man, Escargot, if I'm reading that correctly. He gets ahead, and he has an elite curveball. No record to show for the season just yet. Mexico City are rotation aces. We are power hitters. Should be a good contest, and have that much more for you as we continue this new season. Thanks for checking this one out. If you have any thoughts, queries, comments, questions, concerns, paper, airplane, folding techniques, or anything else, please don't hesitate to put those in the comment section down below, and we'll see you for Game 3. Peace.